Hey guys! So, because you're gonna have to write your coach profile soon, which will go up in public and would determine whether or not you get shortlisted by clients, I'm gonna share with you some really useful tips on how to make sure that you can write a great coach profile. So listen closely. Number one, you need to mention all the things that make you sound credible. This is important because society out there has a certain notion of success, and if they're going to hire you as a coach to help them become successful, well, guess what they're going to be looking for. So this can be done by mentioning any kind of titles or ranks that you might have had, achievements in your career or your personal life or any kind of a community. Names are always useful, so client names or major project names that people are familiar with. If you've been featured in the media before or you've partnered with certain media, mention those things. Numbers are really useful, i.e. how many years you've worked in your industry, number of people you've managed, number of organizations you worked with, number of businesses that you have, the value of your businesses, of your projects. Is it in the thousands or the millions or the billions? People look for numbers because that's the only way that you can measure success. For those of you who believe in having a very balanced lifestyle, talk about all the different roles that you juggle all the time. So basically, to summarize point number one, what are all the things that you have done in your life that can showcase progress, success, capability, just so that you can assure a potential client that you have the goods to be able to help them. Point number two, talk about what kind of human being you are. And I know it sounds so weird. What kind of experience do you bring to the table as a person? How would you describe yourself? How do your friends and your family describe you? How would your peers or your team members describe you? Are you warm, open, honest, straightforward, neutral? Are you very supportive and encouraging, positive energy, high energy, innovative, creative? All these traits that you can talk about as your strength, talk about them so that you come across as a human. Ultimately, when the client is shopping around, they want to know that they can connect to you. They want to be able to visualize what that experience would be like. So tell them what it will be like. Number three, show how you have helped people as a result of those traits and those strengths. So you kind of need to combine what we just covered, the 2 points, right? One of it is your credentials and the other one are your traits. So how have you helped people or helped organizations or helped teams or projects or communities or non-for-profit organizations? How have you helped them achieve something? You normally mention these as examples in your profile. Number four, one of the questions that we often get is, should I write my profile as a third person or should I be writing about myself? I know that on LinkedIn that is supposed to be the best practice, but when it comes to a coach profile, it certainly is better to write it from a third person's point of view. When a prospective client is reading your profile, they are going to imagine it as somebody is talking about you, somebody's teeing you up. It always is more credible to have other people blow your horn than you blow it yourself. With those really easy tips, it doesn't mean that writing a profile is very easy. Allocate some time to sit down and really think about it. Don't be afraid to get feedback from your classmates, peers, friends, family, even faculty, so that you can improve your profile even more. Oh, one more thing. That's two. One more thing. Make sure that you have a really good profile picture. Make sure it's a recent photo. You look good, you're radiant, you look polished, because people really do judge based on your photo, and the kind of energy that your photo has would determine the kind of impression that people form. So that's it. These are all my tips. Go and write your coach profile. If you have any questions, feel free to write it in the comments below so that I'll be able to get back to you. Ciao!